we're doing today is you gotta make sure you have a little lip for your door to stop on. Let's say the door swings this way, but it doesn't. You need a little lip for it to hit against when it closes, and then you don't want it closing. Don't want it closing right up against it. You know, you don't want the door hitting right here. What you need is a little bit of a space, that's what this is for, so you have room for a gasket. Let me show you that, because if you put a gasket in there and it crushes the gasket when the door closes, the gasket cannot do its job. Okay, so you see my little piece right there, which is that. So I cut this piece a little bit more narrow than this because I want this to hang over a ½ inch. So this is 2 inches, that's 1.5 inches. This will let me hang over a ½ inch. So the door thickness is already this. And so anyway, you got this piece on there like that and the door shuts. You need just a little bit of room in here for a small gasket, and you need this sticking out right here just a little bit so that rain and all that doesn't come in your camper when you're going down the road or camping. All right, let me set you down here and we'll tack this together right quick. Oh, the glue bottle. There we go. Okay. So since we have an arch, I've decided that I'm gonna do it just a little bit different. I was gonna try and cut me a perfect rounded piece like that, but I thought, you know what, I really only go in a camper to sleep or get stuff out of it. Not worried about if it looks exactly this way or exactly that way. So let's get started with this thing. Get started off with putting some glue on here. You want to be careful not to get glue on any areas that you haven't stained or polyurethane yet, because what you don't want to do is just get glue on your area that you're going to polyurethane, because then it won't look exactly right. You have that one smudgy looking spot. All right, turn your headphones down. Or the speakers if you're watching late at night, or early in the morning, or at work. Turn this around because that edge there needs to be sanded. It'll be easier for me to sand if it's sticking out, because there's not much of a ledge back there for me to get at. So my next piece will be this one, and I cut it, let's see, oh yeah, goes from here like that. Basically you could just put 2 short pieces here, but I decided to put it all in there. Now I'll cut it with the router. It is going to get cut round. There's going to be a nice radius on it with the router. You're not sure about where your glue line is, you can always, you can put your glue on the back of here, but I want to put it on the back when you may put too much. It may ooze out, and then you have to stop and clean that up. You don't have to hammer it real hard in here with a whole bunch of staples, because this piece right here, since the door opens this way, is going to catch most of the issues, and it's going to be fiberglass, and it should be just fine. And now, well, you know, being kind of like that, it'll give it kind of that southwestern style. I'm good with that. And later on, if it really bothers you, since it's hanging off, you could actually draw a line and cut it with a razor, because this stuff cuts pretty easily with a razor. That looks pretty close, but if you want to measure it, make sure, look at it, 1 7/8, 1 7/8. That's it. I have to do a little sanding, but that's not a big deal. So that's pretty much how I do it. And you just take the router, and let me put this right here. I'll put me a piece of 1/4 inch wood right up against this, or 1/2 inch wood, and temporarily tack it so my router has something right against, and it'll make me a perfect arch right along here. And remember the top arch doesn't have to be a full 1/2 inch. It could be a little bit shorter, but I try to keep it about the same, so that it looks uniform. All right, thanks for watching the 5x8 Micro Camper Teardrop. See y'all in the next video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.